MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the St. Louis Cardinals. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jack Flaherty gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So striding in, Brian Roberts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Stepping up now, Nick Markakis. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Markakis hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Roberts gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Flaherty offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 1-2.
2-2.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ballgame.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hornsby has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 33, Eddie.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's up.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
One and one to the potent switch-hitting bat of Eddie Murray.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now. Cal Ripken. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's the 1-1. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. John Means will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Enos Slaughter.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Enos Slaughter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 1-1.
That's the ball. 2-1.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box, Stan Musial, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Robinson is under it, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Now at the plate, Jim Edmonds. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
2 out with the man at first.
1-0.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Two and one to Edmonds.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And that misses here as they fall behind Edmonds, now 3-1. Rogers Hornsby would be next. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Three-two pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Rogers Hornsby, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
0-1, here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Popped up. Molina over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch coming, here it is. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
1-0.
Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Pitch on the way. Too high, 1-0. Pitch on the way. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Yadier Molina.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Batting set, the third baseman, Joe.
Into the box now, Joe Torre. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
First and second here with nobody out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. None out. Runners at first and second. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jack Flaherty. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
So now to the plate, Ozzie Smith, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
First and second here with nobody out. And it's 1-2 to the Wizard.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Ina Slaughter. And that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Misses up and in.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another chance? Stan Musial. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
A 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Here now the 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jim Edmonds. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Ground ball left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Leading off the inning, Austin wins as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Standing in now, John Means. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he fouls this one off. 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Brian Roberts. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Roberts, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rogers Hornsby, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside. That's the ball.
Now the 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1. Popped up. Murray has room in foul territory. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in, Yadier Molina. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
2-1.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
The next to bat for St. Louis, Joe Torre. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. But they're on top 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Two-0 count. The pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eddie.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fouled off. One run, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Murray blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
To the plate now, Cal Ripken. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Two and one.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Ready now for Baltimore. Brooks Robinson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Right to him. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Ready now, Trey Mancini. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
First baseman, Paul.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Chopper to short. And that's the first out.
The pitcher, number 22, Jack Flaherty.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Got him.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here's the 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Striding in, Austin Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
So stepping in, Austin wins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two and 0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's his sign. Ball.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Now the 2-1 pitch.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second. Now he's got a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Brian Roberts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Enos Slaughter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Stan Musial.
Digging in, Stan Musial. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Left side, but well foul. goodness. 0-2 now.
No balls.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
1 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
So 2 away now as in steps Jim Edmonds. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Edmonds, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there, right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
2 out, nobody on. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder Nick Markakis.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
In now, Eddie Murray, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. On its way is pitch number 75.
2 balls, no strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-0 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop,
Riding in once again, Cal Ripken. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
1-2 count.
The 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Slaughter is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
In now for the O's, Brooks Robinson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Now batter.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Trey Mancini is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. No hits to this point. Looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here, and now 1 more out can get him out of this mess with the game still tied.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Alex Reyes answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Standing in now, Austin Hayes, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Reyes, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 2 out, bases loaded. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Digging in once again, Austin wins one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
1-1. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Jose Iglesias will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Jose Iglesias.
Low for ball 1. Three runs already home here. Up top, it's 2-0. From the stretch. 2-1 to count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Brian Roberts.
So now to the plate, Brian Roberts, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Four runs here in this half inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Richard Blyer will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rogers Hornsby.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So digging in now, Yadier Molina. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. No one out with a runner at second. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1.
2-1.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Now at the plate, Joe Torre. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground to short. This could be two. One there to Murray, and that finishes the double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away. Men on third with 2 down. 3-0 now. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Cards strand a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. John Gant is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, John.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Swing and a line drive. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Number 33.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
At the plate, Eddie Murray, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Fouled off. A runner at second, nobody out. And And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Cal Ripken comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Ready for another shot now. Brooks Robinson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the double steal is on here. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Robinson carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Runners are at first and second with one away. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
This one's flared off to the right side. Slaughter in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 down, runners at first and second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Musial is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Orioles strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Sean Armstrong gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sean Armstrong.
Ozzie Smith will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2.
1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Robinson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a line drive, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Enos Slaughter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Slaughter possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Stan Musial, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch is popped up. Robinson moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Runner at second, one away, and stepping in the veteran center fielder Jim Edmonds. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Well, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Miguel Castro enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. To the plate now, Rogers Hornsby. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bare-handed for 1. Over to Murray. They get the double play. And the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. And 1 man left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Orioles are on top 6-4. Jason Isringhausen will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Digging in, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Austin Hayes.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Musial has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. At the plate, Austin wins 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Isringhausen has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 2. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Rolled slowly to first. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Miguel Castro.
Renato Nunez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 39, Renato Nunez.
Strike taken up in the zone. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're up 6-4. Paul Fry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Digging in, Joe Torre. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Ready with the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Torre is retired, and there's one away. Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Albert Pujols will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Cardinals, number 5, Albert Pujols.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
One out and a runner on second base. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Smith. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, ball. 1 out.
The 1-0. Two outs here with a runner at third. high and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 6-5 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Ina Slaughter, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That's by him for strike one.
1-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Stepping into the box, Stan Musial. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
1-0.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The set and the 2-0 in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And stepping in, the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. From the belt, the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And it's quickly 0-2. Take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
That's the ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And it's fouled away. The set and the 2-2.
Nope. Ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Striding into the box, Rogers Hornsby. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Andrew Miller will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied. And all set. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. So a full count now. Ready? Now the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Markakis. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and he'll dive back in. Here's the first pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
The 1-0. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth time. I'd be looking heated.
Now the 2-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Musial will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Murray. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal
Ramon Urias will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first for the Orioles, number 87, Ramon Urias.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
2-0 to count.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
3-1 to him now. First and second now, one man out. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Standing in, Brooks Robinson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
And he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Hanser Alberto is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 57, Hanser Alberto.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina.
For the Cardinals, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
Now in the box, Joe Torre. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit high and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it. But he can't make a play on it, and it hops into the stands to boot for a ground rule double. So now the winning run is into scoring position. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Tanner Scott is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Colton Wong will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Wong, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Colton Wong becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. At the plate, Ozzie Smith standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He pops it up. Alberto in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. Oh, 2. Here it is.
1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch, and he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. John Brebbia takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
We are into extra innings, and standing in the outfielder, Trey Mancini. Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. Hot shot to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, detective Austin Hayes.
In now, Austin wins. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here it comes. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Anthony Santander will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit out towards second, scooped up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Michael Givens comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Michael Givens.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Enos Slaughter.
Enos Slaughter.
First offering on its way.
1-0. Peak. Ha.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2-1 to count. 1-0. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1.
lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Stepping in now, Stan Musial, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. The winning run is at first base. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Edmonds. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fouled away. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball three.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Shot towards second, and he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first?
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. Belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
It looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So coming to the plate, Yadier Molina. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch, and now everybody's running. On the bunt attempt is popped up, and there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joe.
At the plate, Joe Torre. A two-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And he misses again. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. '11th inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brian Roberts. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air out to right. Slaughter is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hanser Alberto is on deck. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Standing in, Hanser Alberto. Here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And it's fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Cal Ripken, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with one away. The 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. This ball will be chopped foul. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And another foul ball. Ready with another two-strike offering. Still 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now. Now at the plate, Brooks Robinson. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third. Two men out. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. This game remains tied at 6. Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Yasiel Puig will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Cardinals. Number 56. Yasiel Puig.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. One out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Here it comes. Well, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
To the plate now, Ozzie Smith. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, that's perfect execution of getting a bunt down for a single right there. Taking everything into account, all the variables. He saw the corners were a little pushed back, and he knew his job was to get on base and pass the baton. And now he sets up the boys as the possible winning run.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Enos Slaughter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Swing and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Has its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Cardinals with a big 17-hit attack. John Brebbia claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 7 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 17 runners on base. For the Orioles, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.